Okay, there's a no negative comments. I really want a negative things which I have to because I know I am making a lot of mistake while conversation. Someone just told me you are speaking very fast. Then I realized,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just I was going to tell you when you asked me about negative. So yeah, I wanted to pinpoint that. Yeah, I am great and going great. Thank you for asking. And how about you?
I'm also fit as fiddle. Thank you so much for asking too. Okay, so we are meeting very first time. So I think we should introduce ourselves. Are you comfortable with this?
Yes, yes,
The
sure, sure.
audio and the video is perfectly visible in front of to you.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, so please, I really know about yourself.
Okay, before introducing myself, I just want to tell you that uh, first of all, thank you for accepting my request for this session. And while conversing with you, wherever you find that I am making mistake, you just don't hesitate to point it out. So I would love to accept that.
Okay, okay, okay. So please just give me 1 second. I just take out one notebook and the pen.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
So here goes my introduction. My name is Subhash Pal, and I live in the city called Guwahati, that is in the state of Assam. I am a retired government servant, and I am very much interested to learn spoken English. And that's why I have been speaking with many co-learners as well as with tutors also on various platforms. Other than that, I love to watch cricket matches and I love to travel. So this is all about me, ma'am. Now, could you please introduce yourself, though I know a little
Yeah,
bit about
sure.
you.
Of course, of course, of course. First, I would like to tell me here, please don't just mention me. I'm also learning this language. I'm just giving my best. So okay, so now it's my turn. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master subject of English literature. Right now, I'm also running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27. And apart from this, I'm so running an institute also. So I'm teaching a same language. That's all about me.
Thank you. Nice to know that. So at least I've got a chance
Okay.
to speak with a tutor. That's
Yeah,
great.
of course, we can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, as you mentioned me, you have retired from your job. So I would like to ask here, which work, which department do you have and in which sector do you have?
I have already retired and I was in Indian Audit and Accounts Department. So I
Mhm.
retired from that department.
Okay, actually, I am also doing a preparation of the government job. Then I just know any person who is selected on the government exam, yeah, government uh, department, yeah, they had retired. So I just very curious to know about that. All are things, how the effort they have done in their past. That's why they get the government job. Because nowadays the government job, it's like a miracle. If we achieved, so of course we can say that something is going very well because it's a second life we can consider as a government job. So I would like to ask how much effort you have done to get this job, to got this job.
Okay. So when I got the job, it was long back, say around 37, 8 years ago. So
Yeah.
at that time, there was no competition at all as it is nowadays. So another opportunity that we got, I got my job through Staff Selection Commission and I joined as clerk. And thereafter, I got promotion through various departmental examination. So that was what. But when it comes to getting a job at that time, at our time, it was not uh, that difficult. So I did not put in much effort, frankly speaking. And at our time, what happened? There are only two papers. One is English, general English, and another one was uh, general knowledge. Only two papers. So nowadays there are many papers and one tier, two tier, three tier like that. It's and another opportunity which I was going to tell you is that I live in a part that is called northeastern part of India. So during our time, there was a separate exam were held for the northeastern part only. Nowadays,
Okay.
the competition is all India level. But when we took the exam for government exam, it was only confined to northeastern region. So there was not much competition.
Yeah.
So that's how it was in comparison to today's scenario. It was very easy at our time. So that's how. But if I think about today's, I would not have I would not have got a job. Now, really, it is
Yeah,
too tough nowadays.
actually, I'm also suffering a lot. Last 2024, I just left one exam. It's only two marks. My merit is got 153, and I have got 150 marks. So
Oh my God.
I I cannot relate this pain to someone, anyone, in front of to anyone, because they just think you have to not do a proper study on that time. But how much hopes I will lost. I have lost on that time when I just see the result in front of two in my eyes. I thought what happened is going what things what I have done and what the mistakes I make on the past. That's why that the result I have found out. But not in worry. I'm just trying. I'm giving my best. Maybe hope so. Well, I was saying about the government job. So of course, the government job in this time we can consider as a miracle if we got it, if we get it. So of course we just find out something is going to miracle. Okay, sir, the second question I would like to hear is like you have retired, so what is the need nowadays to learn this beautiful language?
English language. Yeah, nowadays it has become very important because everywhere where we go, so it comes like to a new place or to a office or even in malls also. So you will find people
Mm-hmm.
asking you there who are in the receptionist in English. So if we cannot speak in English, if we cannot give reply to them, so sometimes we feel embarrassed also. But if we can, then we feel good. So it's another one. But when it comes to competition, like taking a job in particularly private companies, so in
Mm-hmm.
private companies, it is very necessary. You need to know how to speak in English because in some offices, you have to deal with foreign clients also. So if you
Yeah.
don't know, so you will be lagging behind in competition to with other contenders. So it is very important nowadays. While it was not that much importance at our age. Now it has become very
Yes.
important. Yes.
Yeah, it's I think this language now it's going to be, it's not a going to be, it's present time also. Everybody wants to speak this language. Everybody wants to immerse into this language. So of course this is very important. So what the difficulties you are facing right now? Yeah, you have faced before when you start this language. So I would like to ask a more additional question from where and from how to start this language to learning.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell you that I studied in Bengali medium school. So I never got an opportunity to speak in English, and the environment was like that. So when I grew up, so I had to face. I was exposed to such an environment where I had to speak in English, but I could not speak. And one more thing I would tell you is that I had a misconception. I thought if I can write English well, I would be able to speak English. So I tried to write well, and for that I practiced a lot. So when I was working in my office, so I had to write so many things like letters to various department. So I was good at it because I practiced a lot in that area. But when I tried to speak in English, I was total zero. I could not speak. Then I thought, yeah, it's time I should start. But at our time, there was not that kind of opportunity where I could learn. There was not offline, online. There was no online at all. But even
Yeah,
offline
yeah.
also, there was no such institute where I could learn. And I waited for long. But later, say it all started in the year 2020 when there was lockdown in our country and there was nothing to work, sitting idle at home. Then I was scrolling down these videos. There are many videos, conversational videos. Then I came across one video uploaded by one student of Clepingo app.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that video and like it, and I thought that I could also practice with tutors on that app. So that's how I started, and I am continuously doing this, taking session with tutors, and now I have started taking with co-learners also, taking session with co-learners. So that's how I'm practicing, And while speaking with others, so when I could not, I was asked some question in English, and even though I knew the answer, but I could not give answer. So that was the embarrassment that I felt in practical life. So now I'm practicing, but still I feel I am lagging behind and I need to improve more. I get stuck in the middle of conversation. I just groping for words sometimes. I don't find the right kind of words. So that's what happening with me.
Okay, so that means you have been learning this language since 2022. The idea
Yeah.
has come on your mind. No, I have to start it from there, and the clapping go hit you. No, you have to start it. So, have you
Yeah.
joined clapping go subscriptions?
Yeah. I have been doing for more than 4 years now.
Okay, it's a long time you have been spent in this language.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so do you have any question you want to ask me?
Yeah, regarding this language, so since I am talking to you, so you will definitely see where I am lagging, where I am lacking. Because you are teaching the students in this language, and you know the things well. So I would expect this from you to point it out where I should put much effort to improve my language.
First, I would like to tell you here, as like I am just looking to you. I think you are lagging for the when you describe anything about the past. So you just confuse what the helping verbs we have to use in these sentences. So that things you are just and we can say that making a mistakes in a past tense. So I think you should focus on a past tense, because before I also just have heard you just saying I try to many time. I mean to say that the you are just saying this incident about the past, but you are using a present tense properly. So on that time you should just recall yourself the incident was that past tense. Of course I should just notice, I should just add the past information, I should add the past verb we have to use. That the mistakes I'm even also I'm making, because sometimes what happened we know very well that is the mistakes we are making, but in a fluency just because we have to give the answer we just make a mistake and just ignore it. But sometimes that become our habit. We don't feel like that. No, we just think okay everything is right, but when the listener are listening to you they just they just recalling all the things what you are saying. So the if you just mention it, if the incident is going to be past, of course we have to mention the past tense. And things you are saying I am lacking, I am stucking. So there is only one reason. When you know about the knowledge about the grammar, when you know about the concept, when you know how to frame the sentence, the thing is jerking you. It means the words, the words are not coming into in your mind when you want to speak something else. So of course I think you should focus on the topic. You just read a topic and start reading topic and just find out the different words which you don't have idea what is the actual means of that words, and try to use these all of words in your conversation. Once you start practicing, so of course sometimes you feel very confident and you are habitual with that with these things, because we are speaking a very natural way. Natural way, it's very important to speak something else. And when we are learning something then we speak, so of course we feel jerk, we have a headache, maybe I cannot do this. So the reason is that we don't have a proper words to translate our communications, to translate our feelings, to translate our all the things which is going in our mind. So of course the when we are know what is the grammar, when we are know what how do we use it, so just start focusing on our words. They start listen more which words they are using in their conversation. So of course once we try to just use these all our structures in our conversation, of course we just get a fluency and confidence also.
Okay, thank you. And so I should practice it. I mean, finding a particular subject, then I look for the word. What are the
Yeah,
particular words are used in that particular subject? And should
yeah.
I practice it alone? I mean, there is none, so I can practice it alone. I will
Okay, if
speak to
you really
myself. You,
so one thing you can do, one thing you can do, just as like today you have to just say you say to your mind, I have to recalling all the things which I have done in the past.
Hmm.
which work you have done in the past, just translate into English. Sometimes that things happen, the meanings are jerk you, that meaning sure you want to use it, but this is not a proper answer. Then search on the any platform what is the means of that. So you just start practicing on yourself. Okay, today as like today is a which day is today? Today is a Tuesday. Tuesday is days. What is your planning? What you have done since morning to till night? Just recalling in English. Just continue. You have to start all day. You just start these all our things and just use a different words. So of course we can change ourselves. We can change our habit. We can just improve ourselves a lot. And if we talk about topic like someone is not good at reading, they don't want to read something. They don't want to read any topic. So of course you just try to find out a movie if you are core of interest in a movie. If you are fond of watching movies, so of course you just start watching movie in English. And once you don't want to watch movie, if you really want a Hindi movie, because we are familiar with our native language movie. So what you say, you just know very well what is the story of that movie. Just search on a Google with the lyrics in a English. So just start to reading. That is the concept of that is the dialogue we are using, and on that time we know very well what is the story of that movie in our native language. When you try to speak these all are when you try to speak in English language, of course they just interrupt you. This is the mean, this is a sentence, this is the word we are using in their concept in their movie, so they are familiar with this. Once we familiar with any words, any sentence, of course that all are things give the confidence. That also I'm doing right now because I am not good at reading, and even I am auditory person. I listen more, I try to listen more. So what I do, I which movie I like, I just search on a Google in a story. I'm not saying I just start to watching movie. I'm just search on a Google what is the story of that movie in English. So they just paste me and I just start reading. So that the things, and even I know what is the story of that movie, but in English I have to read it, start again. So that's all a concept helped me a lot to improve my fluency, to improve my English also.
Okay, that's a very good idea because I have been never told such kind of idea. It's a new one for me.
Okay. Actually, I do. And when I was learning this language, so my sir also suggests to me, if you are not fond of, because you know what's happened with us, we just try to listen and more and more what the people are saying. We're starting from there. We forget what is our mind are saying, because main focus is that how to learn this language. It doesn't matter what the role we are doing, what the things we have just courage you. So if I'm not good at reading, so I just try to find out my interested part. Once I find out this is my interested part, so I start from there. Listening, I'm good at listening. I can listen more and more. So if any words just hit my ear, so I just try to speak. So I just make my diary. I write down the words. As if I mentioned you yesterday, I learned one word is a bite a bullet. Bite the bullet. That means you have to start anything. So you have to just gather lots of courage. Then we can use this word bite a bullet. It's a idiom. So now I'm doing myself just improving a day by day to just work on the vocabulary process, because I just feel like that if I know how to use tense, how to use all the concept in a grammar, so where I am lacking. So the reason I find out, it's a words. Words are not coming in my mind. Words are coming, but the proper words are not coming. So I just try to learning a word. If I just say, could we start this session? So I just change the word of start. So I just embark this lesson, embark this concept. So embark, that also means start something. So I just instead of the words I am using, I'm trying to use all the different types of words in my conversations. So that's the work I'm also doing right now, because I'm also learning this language. Even I'm teaching also, but learning also, because that's English is a language you give your whole time, whole age, but you are even a learn.
Yes, yes. There is no end of learning. Yeah, that's true. And what about using phrases and these idioms and phrases? So, do you try to use these idioms and phrases while you speak?
Yes, I tried. I have tried many times, and even I'm also trying. As like if I say, English is not a hard nut to crack. So that the means English कोई लोहे के चने चबाना जैसा भाषा नहीं है. You can learn this language very easily. So of course you just put the idioms by using a conversation. So I think it's a new for you or not hard nut to crack. Have you heard this about this idiom about before?
Yeah, yeah, I've heard because I am very much interested in learning idioms and phrases. So I have come across many. Some of them I remember, some of them I have forgotten also.
That's happened. You know what? What happened with us? We know very well what is a word. Once anybody asks us, just tell me what is the meaning of that word. So we are able to give the answer. But it comes to speaking, we forget it, how to use it. So what we
Yes.
have to do, we just start speaking with this word. Just make a lots of examples with this word. So of course, sometimes that's the word just spoke. Please use it. I mean, also in your mind once we start using these all our words in our conversation a proper way as you are mentioning here, you just recording a session with me. Okay, so just in before a day before minute ago you just write down some words. No, I have to use this word in this conversation anyhow, by hook or by crook I have to use these all idioms in my conversation. So just when you just starting these all our words in your conversation, you find out, yeah, something is changing in myself. And uh, and even if I just noticing any words, and if I am speaking any words in front of you, just write down, okay, this word is she is using in this line, now I have to use in this next session. So that's also
Mhm.
help you a lot. So even I am also doing a such a things. If you use any single word, I just write down my notebook, and next session I will use definitely. So that words give me a confidence also, and lots of things, that's why I'm learning. That's why we are learning this language. We just heard and you start using. So we can say that this is a technique, yeah, tips, what we are considered. Of course, we can.
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
So
so
this is, yeah, you're asking something. Please go
I'm
ahead.
saying how to find me. How did you find me?
Oh, I
On
watch
a YouTube.
one of our videos. I think 2 3 days back with one person from Madhya Pradesh. He is a pharmacist.
Okay, 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 okay.
Bhabe.
Hmm.
His surname is
Yeah,
Bhabe.
Bhave, I think. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, yeah.
Recently, I
So
posted this video on YouTube channel. Yeah.
yeah, so when I watched that video, the way you spoke with him, so it really attracted me. So I thought that if I get a chance to speak with you, I could learn something from you. That's why.
Okay. So as you are just I just want to ask one question. It's not a question. I just want the one feedback in from your side. What you are expecting, what you are thinking about me, and what you are considering also. What and how much improvement I just need. You just tell me, please, in your way.
Okay, so first of all, the way that you spoke, what I expected from you, being a tutor. So I really appreciate that I have got all those things while talking to you. So I felt like that I'm talking to a tutor, and I have got something, some tips from you, which would really help me in my future improving this language, like how to collect this new vocabulary and how to use it. And if I speak with someone, some tutor, even with co-learners also, I come across new word, I should write it down, and then I should make sure that I would use it in my next session. So that kind of tips that you have given, it would really help me. So the all the qualities that one would need to become a good tutor, you have that quality. You can put across your ideas to the person that you are talking to. That's good. So that is the feedback from me.
Okay, there's a no negative comments. I really want a negative things which I have to because I know I am making a lot of mistake while conversation people. So I just find out what the mistakes I have done and what the improvement. As like someone just told me you are speaking very fast. Then I
Ye-
realized,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just I was going to tell you when you asked me about negative. So yeah, I wanted to pinpoint that one also, because I did not go into that. Yeah. So whenever I we talk with some tutors, particularly the foreign native speakers, I even took some session on Cambly also. If you know about Cambly.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So there are some tutor from USA, South Africa, even UK. I took some session with them. So they speak at a very low speed, each and every stressing each and every word. So there is no everybody can, even a new beginner can understand what they are saying. They don't speak fast. So when you ask me whether there is any negative comment, then I thought, okay, I can mention this point. Yeah, you are.
I know this myth
I can
by fault.
understand everything because
Mm-hmm.
even though you are speaking in a fast speed, still your words are very clear. There is no doubt about
Mm-hmm.
it. But when you will speak to some beginner, then there will be some problem for that.
Yeah, I can understand. You know what? If we talk about my native language, is Hindi. This is also I speak
Hmm.
very fast because I basically belong to Agra also. On their side, the language it's very fast they are speaking. So I am in the habit of to speak fast, but I am trying. In English, I have to speak a slow way because maybe listener got get confused what she is speaking, and she is showing herself at very fast way. So of course, I am considering that all things, and I heard a lots of things from another speakers. They just spoke me, please speak slow, little slow. So yeah, I just know very well.
Yeah, because the beginners who are
Hmm.
not very much familiar with talking to some that kind of people, so they get intimidated. They may not try
Yeah.
to connect with you because they think that if
Hmm.
madam says this, I may not understand. So that's what.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So have we winded the session? Yeah. You have
Yeah.
any other question you want to ask me?
Okay, the last question is that so I know about you. You are a tutor. You are doing well in this language, and you are preparing for your exam. So, is there any? I mean, in the near future, any exam that you are preparing for?
Right now, there's a no exam. My exam will be coming. It's August on August.
Okay,
If
so
you heard
you
about,
never.
I'm also preparation of the staff selection commission. It's if you heard about it, stenography.
Oh yeah, I know. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
So
so you
that
did that
exam.
also. You know stenography.
Yeah, I know very well, and I also know the typing. I'm just working on a written exam, and I basically belong to general category, so it's very hard not to crack to just reach out the merit. So, but I'm trying. Maybe it comes true in upcoming days.
Okay, so what about this banking exam? You never tried banking exam?
No, I'm not good at math.
Okay,
My
okay.
math is very poor. I know very well how to add the sums, but when come to this competitive exam, it's very
Mhm.
tough. So it's not. I think it's not a cup of my tea. So that's why I'm not going there. And the stenography is the best option for me. And I'm also doing a preparation as we can say that a translator job, which SSC also connected as a SSC GST. So that two exam is my main focus.
Okay, okay. So I wish best of luck for your forthcoming
Thank you so
examination,
much.
and I
Yeah.
would like to see you in future doing job in some government office.
Yeah, as you mentioned, as staff selection commission, I thought, yeah, I have to go there anyhow.
Yeah, we would love to see you there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sir. So I think we should wind up this session right now.
Yeah, thank you very much for
Okay.
this session. Okay,
Thanks to
bye
you
bye.
also to connecting me. Bye bye and take care. Good night.
Good night.